equals 5x minus, wait.
$5x plus 18. Good job. Let's go.
Now, since we've got all the whole numbers on the right side so far, now we need to get the x's on the other side. To get this 5x from this side to this side, using the rule that we used earlier, of whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other side, we will now divide 5x from both sides.
Divide? You're not getting rid of the 5 just yet. We're just moving the 5x.
Divide 5x.
You sure? You got 5x on the right side of the equation. What are you trying to do with it?
Get it to the left side.
Are you just trying to get the 5 to the other side, or are you trying to get the 5x to the other side?
To the 5x to the other side.
Okay, so how would you get rid of 5x?
You would have to divide 5x.
Are you sure? Okay, if you divided 5x from both sides, what would you get? We're dividing 5x.
I would have 2.
Actually, remember, if you divide both sides by 5x, you would have 5x plus 18 over 5x.
And that would be 1 plus 18. No, that would be just...
No, because if you're going to multiply...
That's just 18.
If you're going to multiply both sides, if you're going to divide both sides by 5x, you're going to have to... see if you can see. You're going to have to divide both sides by 5x.
Right.
So you're going to put 12 over 5x, correct?
Right.
And then on this side, this has an equation going on. So we're going to have to put that in brackets. Is that all? Did you want to do all of that?
No.
No, you didn't want to do all of that. Okay, so how are we going to get rid of this 5x? Let me ask you a question then. Is 5x positive or is 5x negative?
Positive.
It's positive.
And 12x is negative.
All right, but the 5x is what you're trying to move, correct?
Right.
Okay. If you wanted to get rid of the 18 from the right side and move it to the left side, what would you do then?
I would subtract 18 from both sides.
So why wouldn't you do the same thing with 5x?
I thought you were always supposed to use the inverse. I always thought you were supposed to use the inverse. You told me that you're supposed to use the inverse of the operation that's being performed though.
Okay, what operation is being performed? You're not separating 5 from x,
Right.
right? Because 5x is what? 5 times x, correct?
Correct.
So then you would use division.
Right.
What you're trying to separate is 5x. Imagine if 5x was 10. Say x equals 2. All right? And then that was 10 plus 18, but you wanted to move the 10 to the other side. What would you do?
Subtract.
Subtract.
Okay. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to subtract 5x from both sides.
There we go. All right. Let's get it going. Math is all about pushing your boundaries, people. Pushing your boundaries. If you don't understand something, ask some questions. Let's think it out. We can figure it out. And it's all logical. That's what we love about it.
Okay.
Okay. Why isn't that right? What's 5 plus 12?
5 plus 12 equals 17.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and I keep the x.
Mm-hmm. Because they're both negative numbers, correct?
Correct.
Because what do we do to both sides?
Subtract.
Subtract what?
5x.
5x. Again, it stays balanced, correct?
Correct.
All right, let's keep rolling. Right, okay. Okay, let's read our new equation.
Negative 17x equals 18.
All right, we're almost there.
It looks like a roadblock to me though.
What's the roadblock?
Wait.
Come on, get back up there.
Oh.
Now what you supposed to do?
We need to get this 17. So we need to figure out how to get this x over here on the left side by itself. Not with any other numbers, but just x.
Come in.
But the problem is, what are we supposed to do if there are no more x's on this side?
So you got to get, now you're trying to separate the whole number from your variable, right? Your
Correct.
variable is what?
X.
What's your whole number?
17.
So you're trying to negative 17. So you're trying to separate negative 17. You're next. Negative 17 from your variable x. How do you do that? What is x? 17x. Negative 17x. What's in between the 17 and the x?
A multiplication sign.
A multiplication sign. All right. So how are you going to separate that 17 from that x, knowing that there's a multiplication sign in between there?
They have to divide.
We have to divide. So what are we dividing? Turn to the
17.
board. Let us see it.
We have to divide negative 17 x. No, negative 17 by x. No. Negative 17.
Think about it. All right. Let's say we had 2x equals 6.
Yes.
2x equals 6. How would you get rid of the 2?
We have to. I would have to divide I would have to divide each side by 2.
And then you would get what?
I would have x equals 3.
All right. So why is this any different? They're just different numbers. You do the same thing that you just did with the 2x equals 6.
Now, we are supposed to divide 17x from both sides. Wait, is 17x?
When you 2x plus 2x equals 6, did you divide 2x by both sides?
No. Oh, now we divide both sides by negative 17.
Okay.
Isn't it for make a video for YouTube?
Mm-hmm. Professor Taylor is teaching right now.
Taylor. I never think Taylor.
Yeah, Professor Taylor's at the board. Jayel Taylor.
Now we've got everything down to x. Now we have to divide 18 by negative 17.
Okay,
To
okay.
figure out-
So you just wrote it out. Okay.
To figure out the number that x actually represents.
So where did the 17 on the left side go?
It disappeared. It transferred over. It's transferring over to the other side.
Okay.
Okay, that was a good one. Right there.
Okay, what are you solving for now?
I'm solving for x.